and we are this week's special guest host of the Soccer Sam Show.
You can join us every Monday night right here at Tully's, 1225 Jefferson Road, to watch the making of the Soccer Sam Show.
You can even be a part of the show, so come to Tully's every Monday from 8 to 10 p.m.
Soccer fans, up next, The Rage is going to interview some of our newest Rhino members. Dr. Saul, how you doing?
Hi.
How you feeling?
Thank you.
Good. Everything all right?
I'm sorry.
What's wrong with the eye?
I have a scratch. Can I scratch it?
Go ahead, you can scratch it.
Oh, my God. I'm good.
You good?
Fantastic.
You a Rhino fan?
I'm sorry.
Okay, let's go to The Rage.
Hi, I'm Tina from The Rage, and I'm here with one of the newest members of the Rochester Rhinos, Nate Dalicon. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. We just got back from seeing a little movie, Copland. Highly suggest it. It's pretty good.
Is that a date flick or no?
No, it's just me and Justin. Yeah, I don't know too many people in Rochester, so
We won't go there. So we're going to start by, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
well, I'm 23 years old, born and raised in Seattle. Let's see, went to Seattle Pacific University.
What was your major there?
I majored in marketing, and I'm going to minor in economics, so business side of it.
Yeah. Planning for your future after soccer?
Yes, definitely. Can't play forever, so.
What got you into soccer?
Well, when I was little, I guess my parents said that I was really active, so they pretty much took me to the soccer field, dropped me off, and said, try to, run this guy into the ground for an hour or so.
Just to get you out of the house, right?
Yeah, of course. So.
Well, how'd you end up in Rochester?
Well, let's see, what was it? Maybe about a week and a half ago, coach in Seattle called me about a trade, and kind of a shock to me, but if I was going to go anywhere, it'd be Rochester because of the fans. I remember playing here last year, and there's 14,000 screaming fans, and from what I've seen so far, the community is behind the team, the management's great, the players are great, and I think I could have a good future here.
How did you start in your career as far as MLS or any of that?
Well, let's see. My first professional experience was with the Tampa Bay Mutiny. Got drafted straight out of college. Took off from college, went down there, played down there for about 2 months, and then came back to Seattle, finished up some schooling, and played with the Sounders.
Oh, sounds very interesting. Well, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it, and good luck for the rest of the season.
All right, thank you.
I'm Tina with the Soccer Sam Show. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Danica of The Rage, here with Justin Steiner, one of the newest Rhinos members. Hi, Justin.
Hi, Danica.
Now, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm from Seattle, Washington, and I'm 19 years old.
Now, wouldn't that make you one of the youngest professional soccer players in the country?
Yes, it would.
And what are some of your other accomplishments?
As I was growing up, I played in the youth ranks with the national program. When I was 17 years old, I signed my first professional contract with the Seattle Sounders and won my first championship there too in 1996. And just recently, I played with the under-20 national team.
Wow. Now, how did you actually get started playing soccer?
When I was younger, I always went to the park with my dad and played baseball and stuff, and I saw some kids kicking the ball around, and I wanted to go out there and have some fun with them and play around with some kids, and my dad thought I was good at it, so he entered me into the youth programs.
Now, what brought you to Rochester, and how do you like it so far?
Actually, I was involved in a trade, and that's what brought me here. And so far, it's been great. The crowds are huge, very supportive, and I like it so far, and hope to win a championship here.
Now, what do you do during the off-season?
Last season, I went to the NPSL and played with the Wichita Wings, but this season I'm trying to go to England and play a little golf too.
Thanks, Justin. I'm Danica for the Soccer Sam Show.
Hi, we're the Soccer Sam Soccer League, and you're watching the Soccer Sam Show. Woo!
Alex, you gotta tell me, who's got the best rollerblades in town?
Locker room.
Locker room sports?
Yes.
Who's got the best soccer stuff in town?
Locker room.
Locker room sports?
Yes.
Who's got the best hockey stuff in town?
Locker room.
Locker room sports?
Yes.
Who's got the best goalie stuff if you're a goalie and you want to be a goalie and you want to get the gloves and the jerseys?
Locker room.
Locker room sports?
Yes.
I mean, this locker room's got everything. What's the name of the place?
Locker room.
Locker room sports. You heard it from Alex. This kid knows. Look at the camera there. Locker room sports, Ridge Road West. Go see Alex there.
Whether you're congratulating the MVP on the playing field or maybe the one in your office, Naira Trophies can help you commemorate those special moments. Naira has a large selection of awards, including trophies of all sizes and a full line of wall plaques that you can customize. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Naira continues their tradition of top quality workmanship at a reasonable price.
I'm Mike. For personal and reliable service, call us at Naira. We'll help you celebrate any occasion in style.
Hi, we're here at Tully's. And what's your name?
Brian.
Now, are you a soccer fan?
Yes.
And do you play soccer?
Yes.
Who do you play soccer for?
Rochester Mavericks.
And now I have a very, very important question. Who is your favorite Rochester Rhino?
Nate Hauser.
Attention high school students out there, we need your help. The Soccer Sam needs you to call us up at 259-KICK and report back on your high school soccer team. We're going to need you to fill in all the details with scores, highlights, who's hot and who's not. So please give us a call. High school students, we need you.
Salvatore's Pizza. Pick up a large Salvatore's cheese pizza for $5. That's $5 for a large Salvatore's Pizza. $5. Call Salvatore's at 234-5555. Salvatore's!
Rochester Sports Garden, Rochester's premier sports facility at 1460 East Henrietta Road near Jefferson. 2 beautiful indoor soccer fields, 2 regulation basketball courts, batting cages, table tennis, volleyball, and much, much more. Rochester Sports Garden. Sign up your team today, 427-2240. Youth, adult, co-ed, and over 30 soccer leagues, tournaments year-round. Call the Rochester Sports Garden, 427-2240. Register now for the summer sports camp.
Hi, I'm Tina. I'm here at Tully's with... What's your name?
Julia.
This is Julia. Julia, do you play soccer?
Yes.
Yeah. And are you a fan of the Rhinos?
Yes.
Yeah. What team do you play for?
Nolan Electric.
Wow, they're really good. That's what I hear. Yeah. Who's your favorite dancer on The Rage?
Tina.
All right, it's me. Well, thank you for joining us. Bye.
When I was a kid, I used to love playing soccer and flying my kite so much that it didn't matter that my mom used to make me wear those dorky clothes. Well, I still play soccer and I still fly my kite, but now I've got some killer clothes.
Not your mom's clothes!
Parents, the soccer season's over. It's time for you to think about where your kid's going to play next year. Who's going to coach them? You know, there's a little problem out there. There's a lot of coaches that are yelling and screaming at the kids, at the referees. And, you know, we have a solution for that. But before we go to that, I got to ask you something. Your name is?
Zach.
Zach. Now, I've seen you around. You like the Soccer Sam show?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like that. Now, tell me, what kind of coach do you like?
I like coaches that are, like, positive and make you confident.
that work with you. Now, do you like coaches like yell and scream?
Nah.
No?
Not at
Have you had coaches like that in the past?
Yeah, I've had a few.
Everyone has. Well, we're going to end that. We're going to end that. This is our goal here on the Soccer Sam Show, to get rid of those kind of coaches. How about you? What's your name?
Alex.
Alex? Now, what kind of coaches do you like?
I like confident coaches, coaches that give you space on the field, coaches that like to give you space, get to teach you everything that you want to learn about soccer.
So they're there to teach you, not to yell at you, right?
Right.
All right, well, have you guys ever heard of Soccer Man?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's bigger than Batman, bigger than Superman. He's the man, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to go to Soccer Man right now, all right? Okay. Take it away, Soccer Man.
Soccer Man. I'm Soccer Man. I'm here to rid the world of coaches that yell and scream, parents that yell at referees. We're going to end all that. Right, kids? Yes. Yes, yes. Don't you guys hate when coaches yell at you on the field?
Yeah!
Don't you think they should be more positive?
Yeah!
Don't you hate when parents yell at referees?
Yeah!
Don't you think that everyone should just be positive and have fun?
Yeah!
That's right, I'm Soccer Man. I'm going to be at every soccer game. I'm going to go to every tournament, and I'm going to pull out my soccer scope, and I'm going to watch you coaches. I want to hear positive, nothing negative. And if a kid makes a mistake, don't take him out right away. Give it a little chance. How would you like it if I came to your job and in front of 12 of your co-workers started yelling at you? You'd be pretty embarrassed, wouldn't you? So all you coaches, yes, you're special people. You're giving up time to go to games and giving up weekends to go to tournaments. But please, let's all have fun out there on the field. Look at these kids. Wave and smile, having fun. We're here at Tully's having fun, and that's how every soccer game should be. It should be fun. Let's make it fun. Let's keep it fun. This is Soccer Man.
Hey, what are you listening to?
The Soccer Sam Worldwide Radio Show.
It's on every Saturday morning from 10:05 till noon with DMC sports writer Jeff DeVeronica.
I know that show. I listened to it. I taped the Pat Erkley interview. It was great.
Let me listen.
No. Now let's go to the newsroom with This Week in Soccer.
I want to hear. Come on, please.
Hey, I'm Nate the House Hauser, and I'm here with Amy the Mic Stand from Tully's, bringing you This Week in Soccer's news. And this soccer news is brought to you by Chili Pepper Football Gear. Let's start off with the Rhinos this last weekend. The Rhinos beat the Charleston Bowery 1-0 to end an 8-game losing streak. Over 10,000 outstanding Rochester fans came out. We'd like to thank you, the best fans in the whole league, in the world. I tell you what. You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah? You gotta be excited. Yeah! 2 days later, the Milwaukee Rampage came into Frontier Field. Milwaukee got on the scoreboard first with a header from former Rhino, Dino Lopez. He's not really that good a guy, though, is he? We don't really like that guy at all. And then a few minutes later, they got on the board again. There was a little defensive mistake. Billy Andracki came out like a madman, got most of the ball. The referees, we don't know what they're doing. They're kind of going crazy. Called a penalty kick, gave Billy a yellow card, and they converted on a spot kick 2-0. All right, that yellow card, I think that was Billy's second one. He's a little crazy, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, he is. And it was 2-0 at halftime. Almost 12,000 fans at Frontier Field were there at Frontier Field. It's raining, they're still hanging out, they're helping us out, they're rooting, but it wasn't very good. So we went in, Coach Pat Erkley came out, gave us a halftime speech you would not believe. Frank O'Doy jumped up and down a little bit, kicked some people in the behind, and got us going. All right, second half, Coach Erkley brought on Ezekiel Alamo, Chris Kell, and Mike Kerms to turn the tide against the Milwaukee Rampage. But you know what happened? Something we haven't seen in a long time. Miller Mania. Ezekiel Alamo gets the ball to Miller, and Miller Mania. Doug ties it up, at 12,000 fans at Frontier Field go crazy. A few minutes later, Miller Mania. About to strike again, 3-2. Rhinos score, but wait! The linesman makes the worst call in the history of soccer. Check it out, 12,000 fans, national TV audience. Watch this. Unbelievable. We don't think it was really fair, do we?
No.
How did you feel? Me too. I felt horrible. It was terrible. Nate Hauser, that's me. Jimmy Glenn put away shootout attempts for the Rhinos, but that wasn't enough. Milwaukee wins in the shootout. The The Rhinos again get robbed, and it was just unbelievable. The fans were disappointed. The Rhinos were disappointed because they came out in the second half and showed what they're really about. You know, we really want to get that third goal. How'd you feel?
Horrible.
Horrible. It's the word of the day, horrible. But we were happy to see a little Miller Mania. And then Saturday at 5 p.m. on Empire Sports, you can see a replay of the Rhinos versus the Milwaukee Rampage. MLS Game of the Week featured our Metro Stars versus the Kansas City Wizards in Kansas City. Our boy Miles Joseph gets a point-blank shot, but Casey going Mike Allman with a great save. Oh my gosh, he robbed him on the line. Tam Ramos tries a far shot, but there's not enough on it. He needs to hit that with a bigger purse. Rookie Brian Kelly of the Metro Stars beats his man in the corner. Giovanni Savarese heads it in. Nice diving header by Savarese. The super sub got a chance to start the game, and he leads off in the scoring. At the 41st minute, Tab Ramos gets ejected. The Metro Stars are a man down for the remainder of the game. Ooh, red cards are bad.
Real bad.
There we go. With less than a minute left in the first half, Frank Klobas ties it up with a nice pass from Preki. What a first half for Mr. Radoslavich. And it's 1-1 at halftime. Second half starts. Mo Johnson tries to get a corner kick. Sorry, nice try. How do you feel about that? Horrible. Cool. We've got to change. 1 minute later, Tony Miola lets the ball roll in front of the net, and Mo Johnson puts KC up 2-1. Tony, that's your ball. You got to get that. Get out there. Do something. Fans at KC celebrate. Preki gets the assist again. Love that Preki. Giovanni Savarese gets taken down in the box. PK time, and Roberto Donadoni ties it up. 2-2. Wrong way, keeper. Sorry, maybe next time. Nice goal, Donadoni. How do you feel about that? Cool. Partly cool. Wow. Less than a minute later, Rochester's own Brian Bliss feeds Brian Kelly, who was drafted by the Rochester Rhinos. Brian passes it to Miles Joseph. He misses it, and Giovanni Savarese scores his second goal of the night. Metro Stars are up 3-2 and a man down, and a super sub does it again. That guy's like a battery. He's always going. He's the Energizer Bunny. Whenever you turn him on, he's ready to score. With 6 minutes left in the game, a very tired Metro team gives up a goal in front of the net, and Mark Chung ties the game up 3-3. Nice pass from Frank Klopas. Red Hardy couldn't get to the ball. Chung celebrates 3-3 in regulation. Once again, shootout time. KC goalkeeper Mike Allman comes up big, and KC wins the shootouts. He's 6-1 this year in shootouts. I think he's leading the league. Unbelievable. Metro Stars are fighting for a playoff spot. They are with a 7-13 record and 19 points, 7 points behind Columbus. It looks a little grim, but hopefully we can get them on the ball and they can start winning. But to make things worse, they'll have to play their last 4 home games on turf in Giant Stadium. The board's going to take too much time to install and dismantle grass for the team. You know what? They're back in the wrong football. The Giants aren't any good. We'd rather see the Metro Stars. But that's just us. And that's it for this week in soccer. But wait, don't forget, August 29th, the Rhinos versus Long Island. Let's sell out this baby. Let's go. The Rhinos are going to be there. You're going to be there. It's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Amy the mic stand and Nate the House Hauser saying adios for this week in soccer news. Yeah.
So you guys, if a team comes here and they're looking for uniforms, can you set them up? Like if the Mustangs come to you and say we need 2,000 uniforms, can you help them out?
Certainly can. We can do anything for them.
What if I'm on an indoor team and I say, hey, I need like 12 uniforms for this indoor tournament? Can you help them out with that too?
Certainly can. From little teams to big teams, we're there for them.
I guess so. There you have it. Whether you're big or small, the Soccer Shack has it all.
Michelina's Italian Eatery, 2700 West Henrietta Road, 424-3040. Check them out. Lunchtime, dinner time, great Italian food. I love this place.
Hey, Rochester Soccer Sam, congratulations go out to the Rochester Mavericks, the men's Premier League champions this year. They had 11-2-3 record. Congratulations go to Coach Dick Beal and assistant coach Bill Ginther.
Top-notch monogramming. Come down at the east end of Sean Place in Pittsford, man. 248-2650 for all your monogramming needs. Top-notch monogramming.
Soccer fans, we're here at Frontier Soccer Stadium with Sam's Army, the founder, Mark Spicone. Mark, how you doing?
All right, what's going on, Soccer
Oh, tell me, I see the Army's here. What's happening?
The Army's growing, man. We got a whole section over there at Frontier Field. Come and join us, stand and sing, support the Rhinos.
Oh, watch this, Norm. This is where I hacked the dude. Oh, shh, come here, come here. You guys got to check this out. We're at Tully's on Jefferson Road, and if you want to check out sports events, you got to come here. But I'm watching the Rhinos game because we just had a game, and they rebroadcast the game after the game. So I just checked out my hack. I hacked the guy pretty good, and then I checked out my missed header as well. But you got to do it at Tully's on Jefferson Road. Great food. Bring the whole family down here. They got video games. They can go play. You watch the game. Check it out. Watch.
All right, we're still here at Tully's. I just ran into Frank Adoy. Frankie, you come over here to Tully's?
Hey, yeah, I just heard you're going to be around here, so I'm in the neighborhood here. I said, let me sneak in here and see what's going on here. And here I am.
This is one of the greatest players ever to play soccer and to come to Rochester, play for the Lancers, played for Ghana. Frank, you got to be proud, though. I mean, this team is turning it around. You can see it happening. Last Friday night was probably one of the greatest games I've seen ever. The referee, that guy should be in jail right now, but other than that, this team's really ready to rock.
Well, you know, I think from yesterday's game, it was a bad call, but, you know, we can change it now. We got to look ahead because all we need to do is just get in the playoffs and get ready, you know, for what is ahead of us. So our focus right now is the upcoming game. We're going to put this behind us and carry on. But I tell you, with this kind of call, if he were to be in Ghana, I don't even know what would have happened to him.
Well, even during the Lancer days, if that referee made that call during the Lancers days, they would have been chasing him, breaking things over his head.
Yeah, definitely, you know the fans going to swarm on the field. Yeah. I mean, there's no question about that. You know, it's a heartbreaking. I mean, these guys work so hard, and you know, for something like that to happen to especially Doggy, he came, you know, trying to get into the lineup and trying to get himself ready for the playoffs. And, you know, he scored a beautiful goal, and, you know, to be taken away from him, you know, that's more than robbery, you know.
Check out the Rhinos.
Hi, I'm Doug Miller of the Rochester Rhinos. Come check us out at Frontier Field.
Come out to Frontier Field and see what all the excitement is about as your Raging Rhinos compete for the A-League Championship. Don't miss any of the non-stop soccer action this summer at Frontier Field with your Rochester Raging Rhinos.
Be sure to come check us out at Frontier Field this summer.
Soccer fans, right now the Rage are putting back those Rage outfits because they got to get ready for Friday night, August 29th. The Long Island Iced Tea are coming into town. Is that what they're called?
It's a good drink, yeah.
Coach,
I don't think so.
I could go for one of those right now. No. It's a family show. Milk and buttermilk. That's all I drink. Coachy, baby, it's been kind of a rough season, but, baby, we're turning around. We're in the playoffs. I mean, what's up, though, man? Injuries. What's going on this year?
It's been a difficult season. I mean, we've had key players that we brought back from last year that were mainstay that have had injuries. Fuzini Dauda, Lennon Steenkamp, Doug Miller. And then also with the departure of Rene Rivas, a mainstay. I think those are people that we were building our team around that helped us get the success that we had last year. And due to injury, I mean, they just didn't mesh right away. I mean, they're all coming back towards the end of the season here, and they're all going to hopefully play a big part in our success in the second part of the season. You know, plus we've had some unfortunate situations where, you know, like, for instance, that last home game.
Oh, wait. You can't say it, but I could. That referee should have a gun. He robbed us. That was, can we show that right now, JC? I can't believe that they didn't call that. The Rhinos won that game 3-2. They should change it in the record books. That was ridiculous. That referee, he showed up at the game with a dog. That's how bad he was. But now everything that could go wrong is going wrong. I mean, you got to do the Brother Anthony thing.
Like I said, though, it's not where you start. It's where you finish.
Oh, I like that. So we're going to finish on the top.
Definitely. We're going to, you know, everybody's going to come together here. Like I said, even without Lennon in the lineup and Dougie struggling a little bit, I mean, that last game was electrifying at home here. And I think we're just starting to see some people start to really get settled in the type of positions that we'd like them to play in. And coming off the bench, we'd had a lot of strength in that game.
Oh, definitely. That was wild, the way the guys came in, kicked it in. It was beautiful soccer.
So, I mean, my feeling is, obviously, like I said, it's a new season in the playoffs. I truly want to thank everybody that's sending their letters and calling up on the radio shows and giving us the support, especially for myself and the organization. I really appreciate it, and the organization really appreciates it. Thanks a lot.
And those 12,000 fans, the coach, Pat Erkley. Oh, he's good.
I'm Kevin Ketters with the Rochester Rhinos. Today I'm going to talk to you about the fundamentals of heading. When you're heading the ball, the major thing you want to do is keep your eyes open so you don't get hit in the face with the ball. Another major part is you want to use your forehead. You don't want to use the top of the head, you want to use your forehead so you know exactly where the ball is going. Keep your arms out for balance to keep off the defenders. Snap your head back and then forward to get the most power on it. Oh, yeah. No matter whether you're heading the ball on goal or heading the ball out on the defensive end, you're still going to use the same part of your head, the forehead. Those are the fundamentals of heading, and I'd like to thank all the Rhinos fans for all their support.
Check this out, the Soccer Sam newsletter. Rhinos news, soccer on TV, local stuff, and more.
Hey, what about the rage dancers?
Yeah, how about those rage dancers?
Yeah.
Do something about
What's
that.
going on?
You can get your Soccer Sam newsletter at the Soccer Shack, Locker Room Sports, and Jim Mays Pro Shop.
Now let's go to your local soccer action with the Soccer Sam Cam.
We all know that youth soccer started in the city of Rochester with the Rochester Juniors many years ago. It went to the suburbs, and guess what? It's back. They now have the Flower City Soccer League. And recently, a bunch of Rhino guys went over to show their support. Lennon Steenkamp, Fuzini, the Villagra brothers, Nicky Vinovich and Novi, Why Not Leon Minot, and even the assistant coach, Frank Adoy, stopped by to show the kids some skills, show them some technique, and then have maybe a little scrimmage game, a little fun, and everyone had a good time, and then they had some autographs. The Flower City Soccer League is back. City soccer is back where it started. The Flower City Soccer League. I tell you, this place, Tully's, I love it. Look at all these people come here every Monday night. We tape here from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Tully's. And wait a minute, Megan Hanishek, how are you?
Doing great, Sam. How you doing?
Good. Oh, I'm glad you're here. I got to ask you a question. People have been calling up. They want to see that piece again with the U.S. national team versus the Ravens. Is there any way you would mind if I showed it again? I mean,
I don't know, Sam.
you got exclusive rights to it or something?
You know.
But the Soccer Shack, you know what I mean? People got to see the Shack. It was brought to you by the Shack. Come on, one more time.
Okay, I guess so. We can go ahead and do that.
She said we could do it again? All right.
Yeah.
Well, next week on the Soccer Sam Show, we're going to show you the U.S. national team versus the Ravens one more time. Get your VCR ready. Is that all right?
That's all right.
All right, the Soccer Shack. Do it. I like it. I like it. Look at these people. Look at these smiles. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love this place.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Yeah, and join us at the next Rhinos home game.
Stop by next Monday night right here at Tully's at 8 o'clock.
Great food and good times. And don't forget to listen to the Soccer Sam Worldwide Radio Show every Saturday morning at 10:05. Great guests from throughout the world.
You know it.
Oh, yeah.